Alright guys, welcome back to Schmattz Outdoors. Well, we got a call from the local township here around where I trap, and they're having issues with beaver. And I thought, okay, yeah, you know, maybe they are having problems with the beaver. So in this little ditch back behind me, let's see. So my truck is right back here, you can see it right here. Down over this way, down along that road, late last season, it would have been some of the last trapping videos when I was trapping in the fall, not this past fall, but the fall before. So my 2020, 2021 season, I trapped 4 beaver out of this creek, 3 under the ice, and then 1 was down towards the other end of this creek in a caster mound set. But I did only caught 1 big one. I caught 1 that was like 45 pounds. The other 3 were like 20 pounds. They were pretty small, even for young of the year beaver. So the guy calls me. Doesn't surprise me. I figured, okay, there maybe was the one. I drove by this creek last fall and I did not see no sign, but they were definitely here. We're gonna turn you guys around. I'll kind of show you what we got going on. I'm running out of daylight and I want to get this set because I only have 3 days to check. Today is Thursday. I can check Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then I got a pull. We're right at the end of beaver season here in Minnesota. It actually ends next weekend, but I'm already busy next weekend. So whatever I could catch right now, they want them out of here. The township wants them out of here because they dam up the creek here and they start flooding this road. So I'll turn you around and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. All right, so here's what we got going on. So they got a dam across here. I figure it's somewhere close to 30 feet long. Let's see if I can zoom out a little here. It's close to 30 feet long because it's way up here on the bank. And you know, it's maybe 3.5 feet high right here in the middle. And then they got this little lodge right here. And again, like the road is right here. So, I mean, I'm not that far from the road. So I'm going to trudge out here and see if I can find runs on this house. Hopefully there's 2 runs and I can set 2 conibears on there. What I did is I got 3 conibears, 2 footholds, stakes, 2 H stands. Someplace here I got a taller stake. I'm already losing out right here. I got a taller stake here for staking a drowning wire. So what I'm planning on doing is somewhere close to where it's running over here. I'm going to try and put a caster mount someplace on the side of this dam. And right here, I'm actually hoping maybe to either put a foothold or a conibear. I'm going to break the dam a little bit more right here and try and put a conibear there. But I want to put these in first because, like I said, the sun is way down here already. And I want to make sure that I get these runs blocked before they possibly try to come out of there while I'm standing here. Because there is a chance I could actually catch a beaver here while I'm trying to set up these other ones. So we're gonna shut you off. I'm gonna kind of get ready and I'm gonna try and walk over there. I may try to find one of these sticks so I can poke around to find where the run is. Actually, there's some nice ones on the house. So we're gonna get you guys set up. I don't know how good I'm gonna be able to show you what I'm doing, but we'll try and get you set up so you can see. All right, guys, so I'm right next to this beaver house. What I'm doing, I just found a stick and I'm poking around. I don't know how well you guys can see, but you know, you can see like the sticks on the bottom there. Right over here is a run, so you can kind of see how far I'm going in. And then all of a sudden it goes quite a bit deeper, and then it's way back up. The run is right here. And I actually think the second run, I'm trying to get you guys so you can see. I mean, it's definitely a hard run where I'm standing here now, but I almost think the second run is coming out underneath this brush here. So I'm gonna have to figure out really where it's going here, and if I can figure out if I can get it set or not. I'm not terribly concerned about not getting it set. It's gonna be an absolute nightmare to set, I think. I can't get out here too far because I'm already getting up my waders, because they got, like I said, I mean, they got 4 foot of dam over here, so God dang, I'm pretty sure it comes out, but I walked right here and I didn't step in it, so I literally think it's coming out underneath this stuff. But we're gonna get one conibear sitting right here in front of this run, and I'm pretty sure there probably isn't one over this way. No, I'm getting shallow again. Like I could see the bottom here, so we're gonna leave my stick here. We're gonna get a conibear set on an H stand, and we'll carry it back over here, and we'll get it set up right there. And like I said, then we'll start working over here on some of these other things. All right, guys. So here's my H stand set up. So basically, just got my trap. It just kind of pinches it in there. I don't have my safeties off, even though that one just popped up, but I don't have that one off. I will get it basically set in there, and then I will take the safeties off. I'm stuck in the mud already here. I'm hoping I could maybe get you guys set so you could see and not tip you over. All right. I also have a cable on my trap here. So again, I'm going to kind of use my stick here, find out where my run exactly is here. I'm going to tip my springs up just a little. I'm going to take my safety off. And we're going to slide it up here, and I have a piece of wire here, keep my safeties from catching. I'm sliding back down. So again, I just slide them up and then just hook a piece of wire on there. So it's pretty simple. So that's the opposite side of the run here. This bar here is so I can put my foot on it and push it down into the mud. And I always like to kind of get down in the actual run. I feel like it helps me kind of get my trap centered. There's a lot of kind of brush too, like right here, and I don't want to get my trap into that. So I just got my foot onto that bar. And that one's set. And then, like I said, what I have is a piece of cable on my trap that's hooked to my trap chain, so they can, if they would get this knocked down or whatever, it's still down. And then right now I have it just on a T-stake, and we're just gonna push that guy down into the mud. Yeah, with a conibear, I'm not too worried about it, but so this one's set. We're gonna move over here and try and get probably this drowning or well, no, maybe not. I'm going to try and get this dam break in, because that may lower the water a little bit and might make it easier to put a caster mound in over here. All right, so here's what I did. I got maybe 6 inches of water running over the top of this. It was already running a fair amount, but I got it opened up a little bit more. And again, our house is right here, so I'm only like, I don't know, maybe 10 feet to this point of it. So I'm going to set my conibear, and I'm going to try and set it right here to like right over here. And I left this stick in there to kind of help guide them over to my trap. And I'm going to use, a couple of the sticks I pulled out of there right here, I'm going to use some of those to help me just stabilize my trap right there. I got my trap, I don't have it set yet, but I got my trigger set as a T here. And I'll make sure that that is like right at or just below water level, probably just below water level, because this water is probably going to go down just a little bit. So we're going to give that a shot right in here. I'm probably not going to be able to film this, so I'm just going to set it up and then I'll turn you guys back on. All right, so here's my finished set. So I have adjustable ends on my cable, so I just slid it over this thing and just cinched it down. Ain't gonna go anywhere with that. So my trigger is like 1.5 inches, maybe 2 inches under the water right now. But like I said, I think the water level is gonna drop some because I opened this up. And then I just got a stake here and this stick here kind of stabilize my trap. It's nice and solid there. But what I like about the sticks is if I do catch one, he can flop and he should knock my sticks over. Anytime when I'm setting a conibear and it doesn't drown them, I want them to be able to get that trap out of there. So I don't want to put an H stand here because that basically holds the trap solid. And then they just sit and they fight that trap on that H stand if it doesn't kill them instantly. Where like over there, as soon as that hits them, they're gonna drown over there. So, all right. I think I'm gonna go take a gander over here. I'm gonna try and get across here. I'm gonna go look over here to see where I can put a drowning rig with a foothold. And I'll figure out that and then I'll turn you guys back on here. All right, so Beaver house is over here. I broke the dam right over here. I kind of looked all the way along this edge. The dam goes way out to here. So it's probably 10, 20, 30, it's probably 50 plus feet long in here. But what I found is I have these two trees right here. Otherwise it's really steep on this side. Like and there's no like little indent or anything to like focus them in. So if I put a caster mount right here, there's nothing really stopping them from coming like any like weird angle into there. But right here, these two trees, it was already kind of built out like that, the dam was. So I just went like right down in here, scooped up a handful of mud, and I just kind of stacked it there. And then I actually, because it is so steep, I took some of like right down here, some of this stuff, and I kind of scooped it over so I have a nice trap bed right here. You can kind of see I'm about 2 inches down. My trap is going to be right here. And it goes out to about this far out and then it drops way off. Okay? So what we're going to do is here, I got my Bridger number 5 set here. And I have it, I use 1/8 inch quick links on the drowning wire here. My trap is going to be setting right like this, right in here. I'll get the pan level, I got it up so it's a little safer for me to work with. But my trap is going to set that direction right here. Maybe twisted just a little this way or probably this way. I'll try and twist it just a little. So it's going to set nice. It's actually setting there pretty decent. But I'll just kind of wiggle it down into that mud. I'll stake this end like right here someplace. And then I got my other end on this little double stake. And once I get this upper end up here staked, I'll pull this out into this deep water as far as I can and stake it. And I got plenty of water. Like if this is roughly flush with the water that's 3 foot deep, and that's all I need to drown a beaver, especially this is basically set for a front hole or front leg catch. All this stuff was already here, so I didn't move any of it. I might move this stick a little to like right here, just as a little bit of a guide, just kind of like that. So it just kind of guides them in. You can kind of see where my trap's sitting there. I don't even really mind some of this stuff because they're gonna bulldoze right up, and I'm gonna put my caster on a stick right here. So I got backbreaker, Dobbins backbreaker. That's what I'm gonna try to use, but I don't have a lot left. Otherwise, this is Sweetwater flat tail. So if I don't have enough Dobbins, we'll put some of this on there too. So I feel like something just moved right over here in the water, but might have been me moving and the waves went that way. But all right, we'll get this actually set and staked, and I'll get my caster on there, and then I'll kind of show you how it looks when I'm done. Like I said, this stake will be out here as deep as I can get it without like going over my waders or until my cable gets tight. I just got I have a whole bunch of different lengths to these. This one's a 7.5 footer. I have some 9 footers, 12 footers, 15 footers. So depending on where I'm set up, I knew it was going to be deep water here, so I wasn't going to have to go out very far to drown them. The nice thing is even though it's too long, I could go parallel to the dam and still get out as deep as I want. Instead of like if I put my trap here, just because it's 12 feet doesn't mean I need to be staked way over here. I can run at a little angle and stake it where I can actually get to it. But All right, we're gonna get this set up the way I wanted. I'll get my pan, you know, set down on the night latch, my trap kind of bedded a little better, cast around here, and I'll turn you guys back on. All right, we're all set up. So my stake is right here. It's almost a foot under the water out there. And then over here, I just dumped my backbreaker kind of right here on there, and this has got backbreaker on the end of it. Again, my trap is set right here. You may be able to see, like, right here is one of the jaws, and right here is the other jaw. So it's setting just like this. Again, oh, something was just swimming right over here. I may go over there and see if I can figure out a good spot to put a caster mount set. But I'm gonna actually be done for today. So I got 3 sets, one over here, one on the house, and this one right here for tonight. We're gonna call that good. It's getting, like I said, dark right now. We're gonna let these 3 ride tonight. Tomorrow I'll bring my gear back in here, and I'll probably come in and check what I got and see if I don't have anything new or anything, I'll reset or set some more sets in here. But right now we're gonna call it a night. We'll see you guys in the morning. All right, guys. So we're out here checking these traps. It's late the next day here. We were down here this morning, and my caster mount set, my trap was set off, and it was just right here under the ground, or under this muck. I couldn't even see it. And then over there I set that dam brake, and he had stuck a stick like 3 foot through my conibear and set my conibear off. So what I did is I actually switched that out to a foothold, and then on the house over here I had the one run plugged with the 330 that was still set, and then I added another one in front of this other run. It's really tough to get it in there, but I got one here. And then this creek goes around way up by this grove, and I put a caster mount set up in there. He has caster mounts all the way along, all the way up till it hits the road up there. But my trap was right here. As you can see, I mean, he didn't even really knock down my caster mount set or nothing here, but right out here, right here is said beaver. This is his tail right here. He's gonna dirty up, but right there is our beaver. When we were remaking the sets over here, this beaver was like right here, come swimming up. We don't know if he come down the creek or if he come out of the house or where he really come from, but he was right here, and then he ended up just swimming down that way. And that's why we come back to check him. We figured that was middle of the day, he was out and about, so we figured he'd probably be yeah, I'm just trying to get the stake here. Get him moved over here up in the shallower water. Get so you guys can see it. Foot. It's not a huge beaver, a female though. You can see the tits on there. I don't know if there's going to be more in here or not. I haven't checked the runs over there on the house yet, but this foothold on that dam brake was still set. So we're gonna get this guy out of here and remade, and then I'll get over there and check those, and maybe we got the pair. I thought maybe if anything there'd be a pair of them in here. So we got the one and we got the female, which is actually the most important one of the bunch. So there it is. You know, it's a good sized beaver. I don't know what's get it over here a little better for you. Tangled up. There you go, you get a little better look of her. She's fat, I'm sure she's pregnant, but this is a nuisance job. They want them out of here, so glad to have her. Like I said, we'll get this one reset and we'll check those over there and we'll be out of here. Alright guys, welcome back. We're doing our Saturday morning check here. So again, I checked yesterday morning and this trap here was set off, and where I broke the dam over here was that had a big stick run through it. I swapped that one out for a foothold yesterday morning. And then during yesterday's check, my caster mount here, I had a beaver caught here. And I hope you guys can see him. Right here you can see his tail. Right here there's a beaver floating here again. And I do have another one over here in that dam break set. We'll get over there and show you him, but we'll quick pull this guy up here. I kind of thought maybe there would only be just maybe even that one big one in here, but that apparently is not the case. So there you go, we got a front. All right guys, sorry that one kind of cut you off. My battery died on my camera here. So I had that beaver over here in that caster mount set. I'll show you a little bit more of him just a second here. I also have a 2-year-old beaver here. This was just the dam break set. And as soon as I walked up here, I told my father that there's more beaver in here since this one got caught, because this one I could see down at the end of the drowning wire over here, and they had piled more grass and stuff in here and actually slowed the water down to probably half of what I had it opened up to. So I kind of figured there was more in here. Again, I got another year-old beaver here. He's got red rump really bad, but I'm not too worried about it. Again, this is a nuisance job, so we're just trying to get every beaver I can out of here. So this one was on a drowning wire, just a dam break set with a number 5 bridger setting in front of it. I do have 2 conibears setting in front of the 2 runs that I can find on this house. There's one kind of out that side and one underneath all this brush. Both of those are still set. I added this one here yesterday morning, and we checked them last night and they were both set, and they checked them again now and they're both set. So I don't know how these beaver are getting out of this house. We also walked all the way around this whole creek until it hits the road up there, and there's nowhere else that they can have a banked in. There's not another house or anything, so we're not sure where these beaver are coming from, but or how they're getting out of this house without me catching them in the conibears. But either way, we got one here. We'll come back and remake that. I'm gonna walk over here and I'll turn you back on. I'll show you that other beaver over there, and we'll get these 2 reset and we'll get out of here. All right guys, so I'm over by my caster mount set. So I basically am using these 2 trees, this tree and this tree, to kind of funnel them in, and I added all these little sticks to kind of, again, funnel more into where my trap was. Trap was right here. This stick here is actually my caster stick, and then I put a little caster on the mud. Doesn't really look like it's too disturbed, so you would have thought if there was other beaver in here, they would have come and flattened all that, but they did not. We'll give you a little look of the beaver here. So I'm setting for front leg catches. A front leg catch. This beaver's a little smaller than that other one. This one's probably only 15 pounds. That other one might be closer to 20, but nonetheless, another beaver out of here. I was hoping there wasn't going to be year-olds in here. I was hoping it was either just that one big one from yesterday or a pair of adults in here, and that was it. But since there's little ones in here, I only got one more check on all these traps, so I hope I get the other adult, and if there's more little ones, I hope I got them caught too to get them out of here for these guys. All right, we'll shut you guys off. I'll get both of these remade, and we'll come back tomorrow for the final check. Hopefully we got some more caught for you. All right guys, well, not the result I was looking for. So this is the last check of these traps here, and this is the last one. None of my traps have been set off so far. I got the 2 on the house and that dam break set pulled, and I set a caster mount way up this way, and that one was still working. And I could see right here, I don't know if you guys are gonna be able to see it or not, but my trap is still right here. So that's the last trap of the season right there. Still set, still working. We're gonna get this trap pulled. So I did take 3 nuisance beavers out of here for these guys. I'm assuming there's still at least one big one in here. The first day that my trap was set off here and over there on that dam break set probably didn't help me here, but got a couple beaver out of here anyway for them. We're gonna go right here you could see the water's been running over, you know, the whole time. And actually today it rained overnight, and you can see it's running over the dam all along here. But I'm gonna go right in the middle. We're gonna knock, I'm not gonna get super crazy, but I'm gonna knock like probably 2 feet out of that dam, or 18 inches out of that dam over there before we leave here. But yeah, and we'll get this last strap pulled. And I just want to thank you guys for watching Schmattz Outdoors. Again, stay tuned. There should be a lessons learned video coming up here at the end. You know, in maybe another week or two here, I'll get that out for you guys. And then stay tuned over the summer. There'll be some kind of how-to videos coming up. Otherwise, we'll see you guys out on the line next year.